Hey guys, it's Abby from Pellinor, and today I am doing the popular opinions tag. So I've seen the unpopular opinions tag going around booktube a lot, and I've never taken part in it because I don't really have that many unpopular opinions. I am just kind of like with most of the like big hype series that I don't personally love, and I don't love any series that most people hate. I just felt it was kind of pointless, but Sam from Griff Reads did the popular books tag and tagged just anyone, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. There are 9 questions and let's just talk about some popular opinions. So, a popular book or series that you love. Where is it? There it is. The Bone Season series by Samantha Shannon. I adore this series so much. It is a mixture of fantasy and dystopian and sci-fi, and it's amazing. It's an adult fantasy series which follows Paige Mahoney, who has these magical powers in a city where you're not allowed them. It's an authoritarian rule over London and the entirety of the UK and a bit more. And I don't want to say too much because I'm a few books into the series. I love it so much. It's absolutely fantastic. Samantha Shannon's writing, I've found you either love it or you hate it. I love it. Question 2. An underhyped book or series that you love and wish was more popular. I could do so many. The first one that comes to mind is The Bonus Mercies by April Genevieve Tachok. This is a retelling of Beowulf. There's also the, what's the first one called? What is the first one called? This Mortal Coil. This is an ARC copy of the second one. I don't own the first one. This Mortal Coil by Emily Savada is an amazing YA dystopian sci-fi where you can edit genetic code and there's a virus in the air. Bit off for now, but I read it a couple of years ago, back in like 2018, 2019, and I adored it. I could do an entire video on just this. Let's just leave it at 2. I also love Claire North, anything she's written. Question 3, a romance, love triangle or OTP that you love. I am not all that big on romances in books, but I never understood why people had OTPs. Didn't get it. I was like, alright, cool, whatever. Nina and Matthias. I understand. I understand now. Just say. Question 4, your favourite genre and a popular genre that you want to read more often. My favourite genre is fantasy and a popular genre I want to read more of is sci-fi. I love the whole SFF category, but I definitely do not read enough sci-fi, and I love it when I do, so I really need to delve into that. I will also say that romance is a hugely popular genre, and whilst it's not for me, there are books by Alyssa Cole. I cannot remember their names. I'll pop one cover there. I want to read them because they sound amazing. I don't know why. I blame Zoe from Zoe's All Booked. I require to read them. I don't know. Question 5. A popular or beloved character that you love or a character that you feel deserves more love. Well, I love Iad from Prairie Garage Tree. She's my favourite. She's my absolute favourite. I love her so much. I would die for her. She wouldn't let me, but I would die for her. This has many different characters in it, so I don't want to go too into it. Who's texting me? Ah! Father Dearest. Fuck off. Iad is one of the characters in this. She's one of the main characters, and I always adored when we went back to her points of view. I love Sabrans, I love Tanes, but Iad. Question 6, an auto-buy author. So for me, I have 2 that are auto-buy as in brand new, and 1 that is auto-buy as in if I see anything... Oh no, that's a lie. I have 2. That's not any fucking help to you. So the 2 that are auto-buy full price are Derek Landy with the Skullduggery Pleasant series and Samantha Shannon with Anything. So I haven't read any of Derek Landy's other books. They've came out already, which is why I don't go buy them full price. Like, I want to grab them at some point and give them a try. But his Skullduggery Pleasant series, if anything comes out in that, I have it pre-ordered. Just saying. And then with The Bone Season and with anything Samantha Shannon writes, I will pre-order it. It will come to my door. I require it. There is no choice here. So that's them. And then for ones that I will auto-buy if I like see them in a charity shop or something, again, just because I've missed all of the like big releases really, is Terry and Claire North. Everything I have read by both of these women I have adored. Like, every single book I've read by them I've loved. For Terry, I've read her Slated series and I've read Book of Lies. I also have Mind Games on my TBR. Pellinor, I've read The End of the Day and I've read the first 15 Lives of Harry August, and I've got Touch and 84K on my TBR. They both do fantasy. Terry tends to do YA fantasy mixed with dystopian, and Claire North tends to do moral looks at life of like fantasy mixed into a regular world, which I adore so much. This is like one of my favourite things. Like Michael Grant's Messenger of Fear series kind of does that as well. Next question. A popular book trope that you love reading about. When it's done well, the chosen one. Obviously it gets annoying at a point, but I really love just reading about somebody who comes from not that great of a background. There's nothing special about them. Either they've come from a bad background or like just regular ass person, and it turns out that they can be exposed to this amazing world and be important within the world. Basically, I'm unloved and I satisfy that through books. 8. A popular series that I'm excited to read. That is going to be the Shadow and Bone series, the Grishaverse. I, of course, as I mentioned before, have read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I haven't read anything else by Leigh Bardugo, but I own Shadow and Bone and I'm really excited to read it. I really hope that I enjoy it. Question 9, and the last question. A popular book and film where you love the story in both formats. You know what? There are 2 for this. It's me and I have to be awkward. Move out of the way for I read it. I have my issues with one of these and not the other. The one that I just love in both is The Martian. It's fantastic, it's amazing. I need to reread this. When I first read it, I was doing my degree, so I didn't want the science, so I just skimmed over it. But now I'm not doing my degree and I miss the science, so I need to reread it. And then The Hunger Games. There are a lot of issues with how the movies portrayed the books. They basically fell into the stereotype of the Capitol, but they did alright as well. You've got to admit, the movies weren't bad, especially the first one. So, these. And that is all of the questions, and I now have to tidy up my bookshelves. Pray for me. Let me know, guys, of your popular opinions. I will leave these questions in the comments box down below, in the fucking descriptor box. In the description box down below. Let me know one of the answers to one of these. Let me know like your favourite book or your most like popular opinion, the thing where everyone loves it and you love it too. And same as Sam, I'm not going to tag anybody in this, but please do it. I think it'll be so much fun, but I know that it can be pressure to tag people and I tend to just tag the same people. So instead, what are your popular opinions? Let me know. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Check out Sam, I'll leave her link in the description below, as well as the original video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!